Peace. Tonsils. I just want to go over this the story about a man arrested after hitting his child at least 62 times in 5 minutes with a belt. Um, let's go over it. So I say horrific footage surfaced capturing a man hitting a 7-year-old boy at least 62 times with a belt for 5 minutes. Harris County Police said Friday a roadside camera has been set up to catch illegal trash dumping on the side of the street in Houston, Texas, but instead caught a incident which occurred on Thursday, February 16th. Okay, so I guess this is the gentleman right here that was involved in this situation with the child. Cordell Williams, 27 years old.
Those kids also tend
And
to
I
struggle
guess
with
this is the scene
antisocial
right here,
behavior.
him beating the boy with the belt or whatever. Um, so let
Those
me
kids also tend to struggle with antisocial behavior.
read some more. Saying a clip, a man is seen knocking a boy to the ground after repeatedly hitting him in his head, torso, shoulder, and buttocks several times. A police deputy noticed the altercation while monitoring the cameras Friday evening. In less than 4 hours, police has taken the alleged abuser, Cordell Williams, 27, in custody. The guy ravaged this kid. He was hit 62 times. We counted. Local officer Constable Alan Rosen said he was bent over the hood of the car and hit with a belt. It just was extremely sad situation. All right, so I guess the situation. Read some more. It said William faced charges of causing injuries to the boy. They say who has no biological connection to Williams. They say is the son of his girlfriend. The boy was transported to the hospital for medical attention following Williams' arrest. Child Protective Service told KTRK that it does not have custody of the child. They say I'm proud to relieve that quickly action, but our deputies led to the arrest and the medical care for the child. They say and that justice will be done. Constable Alan Rosen said in the news release. As a law enforcement leader, a parent, and lifelong member of the community, I'm deeply concerned and upset, but by such an incident. So there you have it. I mean, the fucked up situation about this is where's the child father at? You understand? And where's the child father at in this situation? For this shit to even happen like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, I grew up getting my ass whooped or whatever, and like I don't hold no animosity towards my parents. My mother used to have a slipper. She used to throw a slipper that used to be like a boomerang. Somehow the slipper used to always find its target or whatever though. But I didn't hate my mother because I knew as boys we used to be doing everything. We used to be breaking stuff, breaking the windows, everything. So we used to cause a lot of stress to our parents. But my mother, I don't remember a time. I remember even one time when I was like 6 years old. I went to the carnival after my mother told me not to, and she spanked me and she whooped my ass for that, and I'll never forget that. But nonetheless, though, I was wrong and she was worried. Like I was 6 years old, and she couldn't find me for hours on hours or whatever. And this is around the time, like in the early '80s, when children was coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? But my mother ain't never hit me in the face with no belt. You know what I'm saying? And for this man to do this to this child, it leads me to think two things. Even this boy is bad as hell, and this man has just like really, hell all this shit. Really like just hell all like stuff. Cause you gotta understand, little boys left unattended. If you let one of these women who's not like who didn't come from a good parent, and I don't know what this lady or the baby mother upbringing was. I don't know if she had both parents. I don't know if she had both parents and the grandmother and the grandfather. I don't know, because all that stuff make different, because you get a lot more attention, a lot more love according to the people that's in your family. If you don't get attention and love or whatever, that lead, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of kids are left unattended, man. A lot of these boys, man, I'm telling you, I was a boy at one point in time, and we used to drive my mother crazy. And like I said, a lot of these, and I had a father. You understand? And we knew that it was a chance of getting in trouble, but we used to always take the chance of not getting caught or doing something to the point to where it stopped when they come home. By the time they on their way home, we start cleaning the house up and everything and doing stuff like that. But a lot of these boys who don't have a father and never been, if you never been disciplined for nothing, you don't know nothing. And then you get a lot of these women who are mad at the father to where they be yelling at these children. Listen, it's a lot of different things out here with these children. I see them. I go pick my daughter up. I see how bad some of these boys be. You understand? I see how bad they is, and that come from the mother walking in front of the child and letting the boy walk by himself and never show him love, never holding his hand, or never, like, never really talking to him, probably never tell him I love you. Or it's a lot of different things. A lot of these boys, little kids, are bad. And I'm not saying that this little boy was bad. And I think that this whole thing happened over a phone charger. So that's what make it even worse. A phone charger is not worth you beating nobody but for. Even if he lose the charger and take the charger and throw it out the window, like, I wouldn't. That would be something that's funny as hell. Like, he's a child, man. You got, like I said, children do stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to affect his overall, like, what he doing. The only time you should invoke, like, any type of discipline like that, if he is doing something that it could be a danger to him and he's not understanding it. If it could be a danger to him, such as, like, you know what I'm saying, something that can be really serious, or, he fell, or, a lot of time parents get scared, but for a charger, it leads me to believe that this man right here, either, like I said, either this child is very bad and he been doing shit all this time, or either this man, either he got some type of mental issues or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure if he was a really abusive nigga, I mean, 62 times shows abuse. But we talking about consistent abuse. We talking about abuse all the time, or, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if we don't know, is he jealous of the little boy, or, you know what I'm saying, or the boy father. I'm quite sure the boy father can't come around for him to hit him 62 times. So I'm quite sure, you know what I'm saying, he can't, because the boy father obviously is not in the life, because if he was, he wouldn't be having this problem. Because if I got children by other women where there's other men involved, and my first thing I teach my children is to make sure that they know how to behave themselves when they're around other people, so other people don't have to discipline them. If you teach your children how to behave themselves, and when they go places and when they go around people, and not to be disrespectful towards them, you understand what I'm saying? Then a lot of people not gonna have problems with them. But if you just let a child do what the hell they want to do, then that's gonna be a problem. But like I said, it's over a phone charger, and I think maybe the man need to get some type of therapy. Like, I mean, like, disciplining the child is wrong. Maybe the brother need to get some type of therapy. Sometimes maybe therapy work, because throwing them in jail is not going to check whatever's bothering him for him to do something like that. So, like I said, man, like, I don't stand by this, but a lot of these women, these children be bad, but this is not the case because it was over phone charges. So, that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Peace.